Hello everybody, bit of a different setup today, but I felt called to doing a relationship love reading, so I thought why not. Even though I'm not in my usual space, I am visiting my home country of Czech Republic, so I'm on my provisional bed, but I do have some new tarot cards which I'm very excited about using, so I thought let's have a look at a message today regarding our relationships and love in particular. We're going to look at three areas. We're going to look at, first of all, the energy that we're coming out of in love and relationships. Thank you. I'm going to flip them over for now, just so we've got a bit of a surprise. The energy that we are stepping into will be our second step or second group. Energy that we are stepping into. And I was actually thinking, you know, this is a collective reading. I was thinking, should I do two groups, or, you know, should I just keep it as one group and do a collective reading? And I do have an advantage in that I am a smaller channel. So I do feel like whoever is meant to truly hear this message will hear it. And it's usually just a couple of people. So I feel like we have truly that confidence that this is meant for us. Even though it's a collective reading, you know, only a couple of chosen ones will hear it. So I think that's really sort of reassuring. So love and relationships, the present energies for the collective. What are the present energies? What are we stepping into? Perfect. And we're going to look at the outcome. What is the outcome? Thank you. Excellent. So you may not see it right now, but I'm going to sort of point it to the camera so that we can have a look together. So first of all, we're going to look at the energies that we are coming out of. We have the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Swords here. So these are our cards. Have a good look. So I do feel like we are really truly coming out of the energy of living in illusion. I think, you know, for me, this card is very much the overdoer energy, trying to compensate for whatever's not working. We're gonna sort of add more strength, try and add more power, try and make it work, you know, that overcompensation. Where in relationships, this is specifically romantic relationships I'm talking about, where the one person may pull back or may try and breadcrumb. The other person is really just pushing through, trying to overcompensate that energy to make it work no matter what it takes. And I think this energy really just signifies how special you are as a person, because you try to see the best in people, even though they may be surrounded by loads of, do I want to say darkness, loads of troubling energy. For example, they may have been going through a lot of things. You try to see the best in them, but always, or mostly, it may not be working out, and then you're sort of in that desperation mode, almost sort of coming into the hermit mode, where you do need to sort of retract and regain that perspective. The Ace of Wands is coming through here though with this card, which just shows that we have been working on this. We have been working on the equal give and take energy. To not let people take us for granted. What do we have at the bottom? Exactly. To come to the place of stability, to become self-assured, to know our value, that we don't have to belittle ourselves this way. We don't have to overcompensate. We deserve to have the equal give and take, where we don't have to try extra hard to have what we truly deserve, but we can just get it automatically because we are who we are. We are in this settled energy. We know what we stand for. We know that we have standards, you know, and that things that are meant for us will always come to us. So that's the energy that we're starting with here. And I think it just really shows that we have been working hard on ourselves, not on changing other people, not on trying to put pressure on others to change for us, but we've understood that it's our own responsibility. We have to make the changes to progress from the Nine of Swords energy into the Ace of Wands energy, where we are stable. You know, the third eye is very much highlighted here. So where we see through, exactly, see through the illusions, see through the lies, see through where things are not working out, see through the instability, and step into that energy of, I deserve better. I don't have to fix anything or anyone anymore. So that's the energy that we are coming out of. So a big well done to all of us for realizing this. And if you haven't perhaps yet, or perhaps your energy in the Nine of Swords is the desperation energy. You may not be able to, or you are feeling like you're not able to find somebody for you, or it's weighing heavy on you. This is just reassurance that the energy that you're coming out of shortly is the Ace of Wands here. The stability, self-assured energy, you know, feeling that sort of fire and like, yes, I've got this. So that's the energy that we're coming out of. Into the present energy, which is the Four of Wands here. So celebration. Four of Wands is, for me, it is a couple energy. For me, it's a relationship energy. So we have really, this is showing a really great story here. Perhaps from somebody who's been quite codependent, who had or carried a lot of relationship wounds from childhood, from previous relationships, and didn't quite understand where the trouble was, that things were repeating. Because oftentimes these two energies, we can, especially this one, we can sort of see it in repeating relationships. Things sort of seem to start off really well in the same sort of manner in our relationships, and they sort of seem to develop in a very similar way, and then it doesn't work out. And we keep wondering, like, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep struggling to have a relationship? Or why are things sort of not working out? So I'm going to overcompensate. I'm going to repeat those mistakes that I've always have been, because I am a fixer. I'm trying to understand through the other person's behavior. I'm trying to take that on myself as my own responsibility to try and figure it out. So we have finally realized that no, we can't change other people. All we can do is step into our power and change our perspective, understand where our hurts and our issues in relationships lie, and work with them so that we can move into the Four of Wands energy, the celebration, the relationship energy. Let me just clarify the present moment. Let's see if there's any messages in regards to whether we are meeting somebody soon or what's happening with the Four of Wands. This is sort of rejoice energy, you know. This is the energy of like reaping rewards, like things are looking up finally. Perhaps we're coming out of this energy of really heavy, burdening sort of vibes where we're like, oh my God, like what's going to happen, into an energy of exactly Three of Cups. Again, another sort of relationship card for me, coming together with people who have the same visions, who have the same understanding of the world as us, who have the same priorities, who want to work on relationships. And oh my goodness, this is the card at the bottom of the deck. This is abundance. This is somebody very stable, somebody who understands the importance of communication and working together to make things work. So no longer is the omen on you. This is no longer your responsibility. This has nothing to do with you. You are moving away. You're moving away from this energy. You're moving away. No longer any confusion. There's not too many cooks in the kitchen now. Everything is stabilizing. Everything is finally starting to make sense. Everything is falling into place. My God, can you believe this? 10 of Cups. The ultimate happiness. Everything that you've ever wanted is right here, right now, available to you. So my advice to you would be that if you haven't gone through this stage yet, if you haven't gone through the stage of realizing that you cannot fix everyone and everything, and that this behavior stems from something that's happened to you in the past, from your childhood, from the relationships that have been shown to you as you move through your life, from the illusions that you might have about what love is, what relationships are, how things should look. You know, if you allow people to talk to you about your relationships, you listen to people's opinions way too much, you are easily influenced. If you haven't gone through this energy or through this period of your life yet, where you haven't realized that it's up to you, that you need to step into this Ace of Wands energy and be the leader, then my suggestion is to try and do that now. Now is the right time, because what happens when you do this? What happens when you finally start sorting this out? You achieve the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and ultimately 10 of Cups. The ultimate happiness card. Everything you've ever wished for is right here. It's just waiting for you to sort this out. With that being said, no pressure. You can't be pushing things. You have to allow the time. You have to have that open energy. You have to allow for things to happen naturally. for them to happen organically. We can't push through, like, be like, right, I'm just going to sit here for 5 seconds. Right, I've sorted it. Where's my partner? That's not how it works. You have to be in that energy of Ace of Wands. You have to be stepped into that energy properly with an open heart, you know, for the ultimate happiness, for the satisfaction, for the abundance to happen. But this is the energy of the present moment. So either there is someone here already, or there's somebody like coming in a steady manner. I wouldn't say, oh, it's the Nine of Pentacles right after. Oh my God, and the Wheel of Fortune. There is somebody coming in divine timing, is what this is saying. Perhaps not too quickly, but in a very steady manner. So it's not going to be like, you know, that like when you get, oh my God, you meet someone, you fall in love straight away. It's all lust. It's all like quick. And then it breaks down again because you don't take time to get to know each other. You don't take time to build, you know, you don't take time to understand the basis and how a relationship needs to be so that it lasts. This is not that sort of energy. This is somebody who's coming in very steadily, taking their sweet time, but the Wheel of Fortune is turning into your advantage. So it's coming in when you're ready, which if you are ready, just be in the energy of I'm ready to receive. And no doubt the Nine of Pentacles is coming in for you in the near future. Incredible. Tomorrow, by the way, excuse me, is the new moon. So I would definitely encourage you to release any old patterns and also to open up to new opportunities. You could have like a little ritual even where you look at, you know, attracting your partner or your love or your stability. Think about the things that you really want and leave that openness there for the timing, the openness for how the person's going to look, what they're going to bring you. Just be very open to receiving and let the universe surprise you, is what I would say. And now we've got the outcome card. The outcome is the Seven of Wands. Somebody who's totally at peace, somebody who doesn't overthink, somebody who can trust, somebody who no longer has to worry about all of these sort of what ifs and different scenarios, and somebody who's quite literally in their own little bubble and is very comfortable there. Somebody whose third chakra is shining through. That's the abundance, that's the root of abundance and life force. Somebody who is moving through life with ease because they no longer overthink. They don't have to worry about the what ifs and the possible disappointments and what if this, what if that, you know. No, everything is very clear. You take things at face value. You take things as they are. You don't give power to things to piss you off or to unbalance you. You know that everything works out as it should. The Two of Pentacles, exactly. Balance is here. Somebody who's very balanced, who is confident in doing so. Balancing the spiritual and balancing the physical. Somebody who understands the principles. The Eight of Pentacles. Again, moon phase is very clearly depicted here. Somebody who understands themselves on a body level as well. Somebody who can communicate their needs very quickly. Somebody who is confident that they have the resources that they need. Somebody who is resourceful, working with the resources that they have available to them, working with what they've got. Okay. Oh my God. The Ace of Cups with the movement card here. Again, this is total satisfaction. So we can see the journey basically of somebody who's moved on from this overthinking energy and this illusion energy and this uncertainty energy of, oh my God, how's my relationship's going to look, and I'm always trying to fix everything because that's the only way I think it's going to work out, to moving to somebody who is perhaps just even satisfied with how they are themselves. They have worked on their own happiness. They have worked on, you know, just feeling very stable themselves, building on their own abundance, realizing that it comes from us, first and foremost. Then bringing in that abundance from somebody who's very steady, who's going to complete this feeling of abundance. But we no longer need them. We don't need somebody to make us happy. We just know that there's somebody who can complete this, who can be on the same level as us, and together we can have that complete abundance, happiness. Somebody who, oops, I'm getting caught in the blanket. Somebody who wants to work together, teamwork, somebody who wants to build the basis, and somebody who wants to really move forward with ease and celebration and rejoice together. The ultimate happiness is right here in the present moment. And then we're moving into the outcome here. Somebody who, when I say somebody, I mean you, who's very settled. We have been feeling completed already in this part, in the present moment. But more now, because we found somebody who's on the same frequency, who's on the same level. We feel very settled. We feel very comforted. We feel very balanced. We understand ourselves and our own phases. We understand the way we work. We understand that we change. We can sometimes be light. We can sometimes be dark, and that's okay. We are very resourceful with what we have. Communication is very important here. And with that energy, we keep moving forward to the Ace of Cups, the ultimate emotional stability. What more to say? I mean, absolutely incredible. Well done. And I wish you all the best. Yeah. Incredible.